Hey there, hope you're doing well. My name is Frederick Fitness. Fitness. I help people to get stronger, move better, and look better. I do this via in-person training, whether it's one-on-one or two-on-one, or through online coaching. My clients range from high school athletes all the way to seniors and pretty much everyone in between. But I do come from an athletics background, so I love working with athletes. This is my studio space. I'm located inside of Off-White Chiropractic and Health, just off of Calgary Trail and 71st Ave. Now for today, my instructions were to keep this pretty basic. So I do my best to have some progressions so you can still feel challenged. If you do have some kettlebells or dumbbells handy, keep them nearby because there are some exercises that you can use them with. Yeah, let's have some fun. So first what we're going to do is go into a deep squat. You're going to push your knees down with your elbows. I'm just going to hold this. Good to get your hips open, especially if you've been sitting down all day before we get going. Alright, now we're going to bring your knee toward your chest. Nice little stretch there. Keep alternating. Do about 10 of those. And then we're going to bring your foot towards your butt. Nice little stretch there as well. Also for 10. And then we're going to do jogging high knees. And then we go to a jogging butt kick. All in place, that's fine. And right after that, I'm going to reach for your toes. We'll go left to right to left. Be careful on the first couple, don't pull your hamstring. So go left to right to left. And then we'll go to a body weight squat. We'll go with your hands behind your head. Bring your heels, all the way down and up. Awesome. Then we're going to put your hands up, rotate your torso nice and wide. Now we'll put your arms back and forth in front, also nice and wide. Now the arm circle, starting small, bigger, big as you can. Now we'll switch directions, going small, bigger, big as you can. All right, we'll go into a plank, 30 seconds. And begin. You can do it from your elbows or with your arms straight. Either one doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep your core nice and tight. Good. Then we'll do some iron crosses. So you're going to lay down on your back, arms are out, knees are bent. Then you're going to go down to one side and look the opposite way and go side to side. Might hear some cracks, that's normal. Hope it feels kind of nice. Awesome. Then we're going to go into some jumping jacks. That's nice, easy 10. Good. Hopefully feeling pretty warm now. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with some reverse lunges, then go into a walkout, and then a Cossack squat. So for reverse lunges, we're going to start with your 2 feet squared. You're going to reach 1 foot back, keep most of your weight on this front foot, preferably on the heel of it, and pushing up there, get back to the top. I will alternate. Let's go for 20 of these. So we're at 4 right now. Five more, you got this. That's 20. So now we're going to do 8 walkouts. So for the walkout, we'll go with a wide stance, and then you go all the way out, opposite body to a push-up, and then come all the way back up. That's 1 there. 5, 3 more. And 8. All right, now we're going to do 16 Cossack squats, 8 per side. Set up for that. You're going to have a nice wide stance with your toes. They're going to be pointed out 45 degrees. And then we're going to go all the way down onto one side. This leg is straight, the toe can point up. All your weight's on here, kind of on the outside of your foot. Back out the middle, and go to the other side. Try to get nice and low here. 8, keep going. 14, 2 more. Nice. Take a little breather. I've got some water nearby. I'll grab some real quick myself. That's the first step. We're going to do those 3 exercises again. You have 2 more rounds of all those 3 exercises. If you'd like to, for reverse lunges, you can grab some dumbbells and hold them by your side. You get one way you can hold like a kettlebell. I'll show you the dumbbell version now. Well, in a moment. All right, so we're going to go for another 20. You want 20 to 24 for the reverse lunges. There we go. That's 10, doing great. Make sure this front foot is doing most of the work. And 20. Now we'll go back into the walkouts. I'll show you the version of the walkout without the push-up now. Go for another 8. That's 5, 3 more. That's it. If you wanted to for the Cossack squats, you can grab one of your weights, hold like a goblet. So back to that wide stance. 16 more. Nice and low. doing great. Two more. Nice, done. Take a little breather. Sweet. We get to that one more time. I guess the third way you can hold the weight for your reverse lunge is almost like a goblet, or you can hold it in one hand. I'll show you the goblet version shortly. All right, so we got 20 more here. You got this. That's 10, doing great. Two left, keep going. Nice. And then 8 more of the walkouts right away, you got this. Halfway there, doing great. That's 8. And now 16 more of the Cossack squats. Nice and wide, nice and low. Halfway there, keep it up. More, and 16. Well done. Take a breather. In case you're wondering what that clicking noise is, that's a force in my ankles. I can't stop it, sorry. The next thing we're going to do though will be some push-ups followed by an iso hold YWT. So for the push-ups, you're going to be 10 to 20 reps. See how you, depending on where you're, what level you're at, and I'll show some harder variations as we go. It'll take about 15 seconds. And I'm just going to go for myself for this first one. We'll go for 15 of the push-ups, and then 15 seconds per letter for the YWT. I'll explain that when we get there. All right, so standard push-ups, get ready, and let's go. That's 12, 3 more. Awesome. So for the iso hold YWT, we're going to be doing this from your stomach's laying down. You have a slightly bring your chest up. It's up to you when you have your feet above the ground or not. You feel your lower back. If you don't want to, put your feet on the ground. So we're going to hold a Y, a W, and a T, but it's going to be each letter we're holding for 15 seconds. So get ready for your Ys in 3, 2, 1. Begin with your Ys. Thumbs up, arm nice and straight. Good. Now into the W. Really pinch those shoulder blades together. Keep your thumbs up. And the T. Arm nice and wide. Keep your thumbs up again. And good, take a little breather. During that, you should feel your upper back working, your shoulders a fair bit. So yeah, we've got about 25 seconds here. The push-up variation I'm going to do next will be a Spider-Man push-up. In case you found regular push-ups too easy, and if you need to do a knee push-up, that is acceptable as well. I'm only going to do 12 Spider-Man push-ups this time. So for a Spider-Man push-up, get back into your push-up position, and as we go down, your leg comes up to the side, and alternating each time. So that's 2 there. Halfway there. And that's 12. And right away, we'll go into the YWTs. 3, 2, 1, and your Ys. W's. And T's. Keep the thumbs up again for all 3. Good, take a little breather. Now one more set of that. So for his last push-up set, if you still found that the Spider-Man push-ups are too easy, then I recommend doing a slow eccentric for your push-ups. What that means is we'll go up fast and take like 3 to 5 seconds to come down. If the regular push-up way that you've been before is sufficient, that's fine. But I'll show the eccentric version for his last one. I'm only gonna go for 10. All right, so get set. And push-up time. That's 5, halfway there. In. Should feel your chest working a fair bit with that one. And then we'll go back to the YWTs. In 3, 2, 1, and your Ys. And W's. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And T's, keep them up, you got this. Three, 2, 1, breather, all done. quite warm right now. Everything's going good so far. For the next bit, you'll need a little bit of space. We're going to do some side hops to begin with. If that's not no good in your space, you just do a jump squat in a jump squat where you're standing. So yeah, it's going to be we'll go with 12 of the side hops, and then we're going to do a reaching single leg deadlift, and then followed up with scap push-ups, also known as push-up pluses. So for the side steps, I'm going to start with one foot on the ground, hand it up like so, and then we're going to go to the side, land, to the side. That's 4, 8, focus on the landing, and that's 12. Now for a single leg deadlift, if you're not sure how to do that, you can have something in front of you to reach towards. So, I'm going to start with my right foot planted right now. Have a slight bend in the knee. Keep your torso nice and straight. I'm reaching my left arm. So, that slight bend, my hips are going to sit back or keep my core tight. Just going like so, and back up. So just the hips going back and forward. We'll go for 10 of these. That's 8, 2 more. Nice, for this you feel your hamstring and glutes working quite a bit. Now we're going to switch legs, left knee's bent, reach with the right arm. Keep that back nice and straight, you don't want to be arching forward. That's 7. So for the scap push-ups, you're going to get back into a push-up position, but it should be, your hands should be within your shoulders. So it could be at shoulder width or a little bit in from there. And so when you're in that push-up, what you're going to be doing will be bringing your shoulders back and then out. So if your arms don't move, your shoulders going in and out. We'll go for 12 of these. Halfway, keep it up. Good. Take a little breather. So if you found the single leg deadlifts super easy, this is the time now you're welcome to use some weight. Whether you're holding a weight in one hand or if you have 2 dumbbells, one in each hand, that's acceptable. I would say, I recommend for if you have your left foot planted, hold the weight in your right arm. So I'll show that from a few more seconds. All right, so we go for another 10 here with the weight in hand now for me. Once again, if you don't have the weight, you're welcome to just keep on doing reaching. So we're going to start now with one like so. That's 5. Keep it up. And 10. I'm going to switch hands and legs. Another 10. Oh. Forgot the side hops. We'll finish this first and then we'll go back to side hops. That was silly, my bad. So we're gonna go back to side hops for another 12. 1 foot here, hopping. And that's 12. And then we'll go back to the scap push-ups. Also for 12. Get in position, and you got this. That's 10, 2 more. Awesome. Take a breather. Let's do one more round of that. And this time for the side hops, if you found the first two to be pretty mundane, we can add a little kneeling into it. So what I mean by that, we'll start on the bottom like so. So your left leg, your outside leg will be up, and the hand will be up here. When you're actually doing this, this knee is not on the ground. I'm going to stick with 12 for this one. All right. And start now. Nice and low. And 12. This time I'm going to show for the single leg deadlifts a reaching version in case you don't have any weight and want to make it a little more challenging. So I'm going to do reaching with the knee up on the way back up. So I'm going to start my right foot this time. Knees bent, reaching forward, bring this knee up. Keep that core nice and tight. One more. Sorry. One more. And that's 10. Go left thigh here. Knees bent. Two more. Nice. And back to the scap push-ups. 12 more. And 12. Good job. All right, so another 3 exercises coming up. The first one's going to be an isodynamic lateral raise. You can do this with just your arms. It is preferable to have a little bit of weight, even if it's just like a couple cans in your hands. And for the weight, I don't recommend going heavier than 15 pounds. So we're going to do an isodynamic lateral raise, followed by a rear delt fly, and then just a simple bicep curl. So have your weights for all these. So for the isodynamic raise, we're going to go for 10 for each arm. So starting with arms up here, you're going to go down while keeping one arm up, and then up. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you got this. 8, 9, 10. Nice. Now for the rear delt fly, I'll show you from the side. We want to bend your knees down, keep your back nice and straight, arms are straight, and then you're going to bring your arms up to here and back down under control. Go for 12 of these. 6, 'Nice. And now for the curls, hopefully you have some kind of weight, even if it's not very heavy. What we'll do to make it more challenging is we'll go up fast, but then we'll go slow on the eccentric again. So it's going to be, let's go for, let's say 12 to 20 reps, depending on what your weight, depending on what weight you have. So starting here, curl it up, and then squeeze hard and go slow on the way down. Five. If it starts to get difficult, squeeze your glutes. And 12. Take a little breather. Good job. Again, if you don't have any weights, even like a book would work. You can have one in each hand. The key there is to go slow on the way down. You can also do it with bands, where you step on the band and then you're going up and down like so. All right, so we've got 2 more rounds of this. Hope you're ready for the next one. Going to go back to the isodynamic lateral raise for another 10 reps. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. That's 1. Halfway. And 10, good job. Back to the rear delt flies. Another 12. My touch of burn now, you got this. 2 more. Good. And then your curls with a slow eccentric. Go for 12 again. Two more. Nice. Take a little breather. Just got 1 more round of this to get through. You're doing great so far. All right, so grab your weights, or I guess you use a body weight, that's fine as well. Okay, you start in 3, 2, 1, last 10. Your rear delt flies. Another 12. Halfway there. And then your 12 more slow eccentric curls. Good guys, keep it up. Good. We've got one more sequence to go for today. Alright, so the final three are going to be ground hip thrust, followed by sprint sit-ups, followed by a plank reach. So for the ground hip thrust, you're going to start on your back, knees are bent. Start with the two-leg version, that's too easy, go to a one leg. I'll show you the two-leg first. Push your weight through your heels, and go for 12 of these. So fast up, slow on the way down. Your glutes and hamstrings working a bit. That's 10. Two more. Good. And now we'll go to a sprinter sit-up. For that, you're going to have your body flat, hands by your side. You're going to bring your opposite leg up with your opposite arm, all the way back down. We'll go for 16 of these. If that's too difficult, go to an air bike. You have your hands behind your head and reach your elbows to your knees. So start with your sprinters in 2, 1, sprinters.
This is a
15, 16. All right. And now for a plank reach, you're going to a elbow plank, and then we're going to reach in front, making sure you don't let your hips move. So starting here, we'll go for 16, 8 per side, so 1, 2. Don't let your hips move. 15, 16. Nice, take a little breather. So this time for the hip thrusts, depending on what kind of equipment you have, you're welcome to put a weight on your hips. But I'm going to show you the single leg version of 10 per side, and you can decide you want to do the double leg or single leg. We'll stick with 16 for sprinter sit-ups and for the plank reaches. So let's get going again with the hip thrust. Put 1 foot here, push to the heel, and have my hands off my side, hold up, slow all the way back down. That's 9, 10. Switch legs and begin. Awesome. Now we'll go back to the sprinter sit-ups. Another 16, hands by your side. $14, $15, $16. Nice. And the plank reaches 16 more. 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. Just got one more round of that. I'm going to demonstrate the single leg hip thrust version again. Going for another 10. I'm going to get standing position. Put it up and begin. That's 5, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Begin. Nine, 10. Last of the sprinter. 16 more. You got this. It's 10. And 16. Followed by the plank reach. Last 16. Let's go. You got this. That's 8. And 16. Good job. You did it. So grab some water. For a cool down, I'd recommend if you have like a chair or a bench nearby, if you need it, I would say feet up, arms out, take some nice deep breaths for about 3 to 5 minutes. Get back down to steady. Yeah. Hope you had some fun today. Take care.